Bit of a wet day. I managed to get the headlight out of this, but really not that easy. Had to take the wheel off. Quite a bit of the inner wheel panel. Push that to one side so I could get up there to reach a nut that was under here, which is sort of completely blind and back on yourself. And it's this bottom nut here on there. So now that's out. You have to distort this bit of metal a little bit to get it out, but it saves taking all the bumper off. So make sure I don't get mixed up, and put the other one back in. Good to have a cover. I'm looking forward to this one being ready. We've got our roofing material, which is quite a nice colour. This here. It's sort of like a cement sheeting, and it's not undulated like sort of corrugations. You see these are sort of slow undulations on the top here, so you can put the tweel canal tiles, which are these. You can put these on either, oh, heavy old things, either just on the top like that, if you wish, and you do as much of it as you like, or you can lay them upside down like that, and then one on the top as well. But it's a good colour. That's what we want. Just want something that looks in keeping. So there's that to do. Quite a lot of that. This first trip. There's 2 more trips of that, and I think I'll probably end up taking it up the bank and loading the roof actually from the from up on the top of the ridge there, sliding them down onto there, which is going to be a lot easier than lifting them up, because I can barrel them round, and it's always easier sliding things down. So that's for when it's dried out a little bit. So for the moment, get these lights back in and get this one up and roadworthy again. Guys, done a lovely job of the banks, cutting all this back. I don't think I've ever seen it cut back so well. I think we sort of officially start about this little bridge here, somewhere there, but it's a bit of an unknown. Nobody seems bothered, so it's just roughly there. And then yeah, you cut all this bit here, well, both sides of the road obviously, on the field side. But this side here is really good. Look at that. Just done a really nice shredding job, which has saved us just hours. I mean, it's all nasty, spiky stuff, hard to get to on the bank, and in a quick shred with a few minutes done. And that's where, like, you know, you do pay quite a lot of tax here, but you can see what's happening with your money. You know, the roads are all immaculate, lovely for cycling. The verges are all maintained, even though there's, you know, thousands of miles of these tiny little roads. So, yeah. Not a good day for roofing though, I'm afraid. So you can hear the river. It's going brown and it's got quite a bit higher. And we've got a bit of a blockage down here.
Today's quite an exciting day because we're going to take this window out. This is the old window, so we're going to start by taking these shutters off, and then we've got some digging out here to do, some really nicely filled gaps all around there. and then we put the new frame in. It's actually not raining, and we're going to fit them while the sun's out and before it gets a little bit cold later in the week, so we can actually start benefiting from the windows that are sitting in the living room at the moment, which, although they're insulating the living room walls, they could probably be put to a better use. Sun's out. I thought I'd show you just this little door here, which is in our bedroom. This used to be, it was blocked up, and Sim opened it up and put a window in, I think, originally, a full length window. And then it didn't really work, so we had this door, which I painted a few years ago. He's made this lovely shutter. Well, he didn't make it. It was from somewhere like Spain, I think. I'm not sure. I may have that wrong. But it hinges so that we can pull it back nicely, and you get a lovely bit of sun through here.
There's not quite room for these to lift off, so I made these 18 years or so ago now, I suppose, 17, 18. So you can see they were taller windows, and I just cut the tops off here and sort of brought them down. And there's only just enough room to get the frames in here. They're sort of very odd shaped square windows. They weren't really windows, they were these wooden panels with holes in for the pigeons to come in, because this was just an upstairs pigeon loft. I was looking at a video from last year about this time, and I was just, well, not even starting to recover, but just dealing with the fact that I'd cut my finger so badly. I nearly cut the end off. And it is now, thankfully, quite a usable finger, which is obviously not great, but it's so much better than not having it at all. A tough time last year, that was. Right, let's just see how much we got holding this in still. Quite a bit. There we go. Amazing how strong all this silicone stuff is. Sharp knife there. I love this. I mean, I can't remember, I've got it now, but you can tell it's had a previous life. But really good tool, big handle, not that sharp, but you can kind of get in there without worrying about making anything blunt. That's this one there, isn't it? That's Oh, of course, upper triangle's there too. Beg its pardon. There you go. Like that. Oops. One slightly battered looking window.
Squirty Bertie.
You know how to play sensibly.
Oh, I'll put a bit more in there.
Oh, I think it should expand out, shouldn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's the yellow cyclist. Yeah, I think allowing for expansion, it should be good. That has gone a lot quieter now, hasn't it? With a bit of luck, it will squirt out the other side in due course.
Cool.
Yeah.
Leave it like that?
Yeah.
Just started cutting off the expanding foam from around the window from yesterday. It's made a really big difference already, actually. There's a lot more light, even just without the bar across the centre.
It's a great tool, this. The log splitting. It's not really an axe, it's just like a wedge on a handle, or a sledgehammer with a sharp end, whichever way you like to look at it. So it busts things really quickly. The nice thing is it doesn't get stuck. So if it doesn't break, it's dead easy to get back out again. It's just one of those things I hadn't met before I came here. Some chance, eh? Let's see. Right. Lovely bird. You could almost think spring was next.
Black and